Welcome, welcome everyone to a short yoga practice. I hope everyone is doing well today. We are going to come and explore in this practice an arm balancing pose called crow. So we're going to have a little bit of fun playing with that. But before we come to kind of explore the crow, we're going to come and do a little gentle warm up and a sun salutation. So I'll come and show you the card a little bit more closer up in a moment when we come and practice, so you can, if you don't know what the crow is, so that you've got an idea from the picture of what we're going to be doing. But let's come and start with 3 mindful breaths, just coming to allow ourselves to settle the mind, quiet the mind, come and be present in the body and in the moment. So just taking a moment to have a sense of the sit bones, connecting down to the ground. Arms and shoulders relaxed. You can come to gently close the eyes or just lower the gaze if you prefer to keep them open. Spine is nice and tall. Sort of tall but relaxed. And we'll just come and breathe with the chime. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, so let's come and warm the body up. So the crow pose is we're coming to start with just some little circles, hands on the knees, just doing some circling around. Crow pose is an arm balance. It's kind of a all over body strengthener. We're not just using the strength in the arms, but the strength of the whole of the body. So let's come the other way, and it's quite fun as well. So we can have a bit of a play. Remember, we don't need to take it too seriously. We're just coming to have a play and practice, see how it feels in the body. Yeah, we're just warming up the lower back, and then let's come a little bit into the side body. Let's take one hand down, bring the other arm up, opening through the side and the other way. Coming back to center, coming to find a few of those sun breaths. So bringing the arms up, breathing in, breathing out, bringing the hands down through the center. Again, breathing in, breathing out. So breathing in like we're gathering some energy from the sun, breathing in some warmth, some light, breathing out, bringing that down into the body. One more time, big breath in, and breathing out. Let's come, we're going to come and do a little bit of a sea anemone warm up. So when we're doing our crow, we're going to be using our abdominal muscles, the muscles around on the back of the body. And we'll start, so I'll go this way actually, so you can, I'm not sure if you can see my feet there. So we can start with the feet down, and we can just come to imagine, I call this sometimes a sea anemone, like how sea anemones move in the water. There's no right or wrong way. We're just moving the body. We can come down really low. We can go to the side. We can notice what is starting to have to engage as we do this. We're engaging loads of muscles all over the body. And that's kind of what we want to do. We want to have a conversation with the whole of the body, so that when we come to do our crow, we're ready to use the whole of the body. Now, if that feels okay with the feet down, you can come see if you can balance on the sit bones. You can go quite way back, although we're not going all the way onto our back. We're keeping ourselves up. And this is the full sea anemone. If that feels a bit too much on your lower back, you can just put the feet back down. Otherwise, just imagine the ocean is moving you in all different directions. Okay, and then just taking a moment to pause. That's actually can be quite hard work, the sea anemone, because we're kind of really using sometimes some muscles that we haven't maybe used in a while. So just taking a moment to pause. And then let's come and find our all fours, hands and knees. And we'll come and find our cat-cow. So Just having that sense of lifting the tailbone, looking forward as we breathe in and breathing out. We're arching between the shoulder blades, bringing the chin and the pelvis towards each other. Breathing in, lifting the tailbone, and we've got this gentle sort of pull back, a little bend in the elbow as we come forward. And as we breathe out, pushing between the shoulder blades, and we're also gently pushing through the heel of the hand, pushing away. So the hands aren't really moving, but maybe you have that sense of that movement through the heel of the hands, the bottom of the hands. And as we come into our cow, we're sort of gently pulling back. So there's this push, pull sensation in our cat-cow, as well as the waving of the spine. And then let's come to tuck our toes under, walk the hands back, and we just come to stretch through the soles of the feet a little bit, just getting the toes woken up and the soles of the feet. And then let's come to also warm up the wrists a little bit. So we're going to be coming to balance on the hands. So it's nice to have the wrists a little bit warmed up. So we've just got the fingers facing backwards. And I'm just moving a little bit from side to side. Then I'm going to come and turn the hands, have the tops of the hands on the ground, fingers facing backwards, and again, moving from side to side as much as feels comfortable. Should feel sort of nice on the wrist. And then we're going to come to some circles. Just getting all that, the sort of wrist joint warmed up by bringing some movement to it. We can squeeze the fingers in, stretch them out. Do some stars. And then kind of shake that out. Okay, and then just coming to maybe just resting the hands in our seated mountain on the thighs. Just taking a moment to feel. And then we're going to come back onto our hands and knees. We're going to tuck our toes under, lift the knees and let the tailbone come back. We're going to find our downward dog. From here we're going to walk the feet forwards. Have a moment in our forward bend and take hold of the elbows, gently moving from side to side. And then allowing the tailbone just to come down, to hang down. We're going to come and roll the body up, coming up to our mountain, and we're going to come and do our sun salutation. So taking a moment, standing in your mountain, having a sense of your feet, having a sense of the soles of the feet, the toes, inside edge, outside edge, the heels. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. We're going to bring the hands in front of the heart. Breathing in, bringing the arms up. Breathing out, folding forwards. Breathing in, stepping back with the right foot. Retaining the breath, holding the breath as we come into our plank. Breathing out, lowering the knees down, letting the body come down. Breathing in, our baby cobra. Breathing out, pushing back through our child pose into our downward dog. Breathing in, stepping forward with the right foot. And breathing out the left. Taking the arms out wide. Again, we're gathering that sun. Breathing in, breathing out. Drawing that warmth, that light, that energy into our bodies. Taking a breath. Breathing in, breathing out, bringing the hands in front of the heart. Breathing in, arms up. Breathing out, folding forwards. Bring the hands on either side of the feet. Breathing in, stepping back with the left foot into the lunge. Stepping back into that plank, nice and strong. Breathing out, lowering the knees, lowering the body. Breathing in, baby cobra. Breathing out, coming through a child pose into your downward dog. Breathing in, stepping forward with the left foot, breathing out, the right foot coming to meet. Breathing in, taking the arms up and round. Breathing out, coming into your mountain. Taking a moment to notice how you feel after that movement. And I'm going to come and show you the crow pose. So if you haven't done the crow pose, some of you may have done this with me before. You can see you're kind of balancing the knee towards the upper arm and the armpit. Hands are down. Yeah, so we're going to come and give that a go. I'm just going to actually grab a book. So I'm going to use a book as a prop. So you might also want to get a book. Sometimes cooking books are quite good because they're big and heavy. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do a little bit of visualization and preparation. So sometimes can really help to visualize yourself doing something, and this can be really powerful. A lot of performers and sports people and athletes, they kind of visualize themselves doing something, so you kind of talk your body through it. So what we're going to come and do is we're going to come and lie down on our backs, and we're going to just come, let's just come and give our back a little bit of a massage. We can just have the knees together, make some circles on our back, and then before we come up into the pose lying on our back, we can just close our eyes for a moment and maybe just try and visualize yourself in that pose with your hands down on the ground, your knees balancing on your upper arms. Maybe you can see yourself lifting one foot, lifting the other foot, looking straight ahead and finding that balance. Closing your eyes and just seeing that for a moment in your mind's eye. Okay, now we're going to come and recreate the pose kind of lying down. So we're going to bring the knees up. We're going to have the heels of the feet touching, the inside edges of the feet touching. I'm going to let the knees come out to the side. Okay, so I'm just going to open my knees to the side. And from here, I'm going to have a sense of drawing the belly button down to the ground. So I'm having this sense of engaging the muscles in my tummy. Now, from here, I'm going to take my arms and imagine, so you're looking up at the ceiling, imagine the ceiling is up the floor. Okay, and I'm pushing down into the floor with my hands. But actually also what I'm doing is I'm a little bit like in our cat-cow, I'm sort of gently pulling back through the heels of my hands. So my arms are kind of pulling against my knees and my knees pushing a little bit into my arms, and that creates this sort of sense of drawing in, kind of like everything's sort of drawing in. So I've got this sense of drawing in, and as I sort of draw the hands back slightly and push the knees into my arms slightly, I get a sense of engagement around the tummy. So just imagine yourself in that crow. Okay, and then let's just release that, and let's come and rock and roll our way up to sitting. So we can come and do a little bit of a back massage, coming to do a bit of rolling. Ooh. And coming up, or if you need to roll a few more times, if you're enjoying it, having a bit more of a roll. Okay, so let's come and see if we can find our crow. So I've brought the book because it can be really helpful to do some kind of perch. If you haven't got a book or some kind of block, it's fine as well. You can come and try without it. We will try without it as well. But I'm just going to show with it. If you have got a book or something, or a box, you can just come and put that down, and you come and use it as a little perch. So again, just like we were doing on our floor, we're going to have our heels touching. So the toes are pointing out, the heels are touching. I'm going to come and place my hands down, and I'm going to just come and see if I can bring my knees towards my armpits, my upper arms, looking forward, and I'm going to have that sense of drawing in. And here I'm just having this sense of coming a little bit forward. I've still got my toes down, so you can just come and have a play with that. So remember, a lot of this is just about playing. Also, if you're going to come and practice this pose, it can be really good to have a bit of a pillow or something. Sometimes for some people it's they find it a bit scary to lift up. It's scary to trust the balance. So what can help sometimes is, can give us a bit of comfort, is, just have some pillows here. So that if you do fold, you're just going to come and fold into the pillows, and it'll actually be nice and soft and you won't hurt yourself. So you can have the pillows there. And again, so we can come again Lifting up a little bit. Maybe we can lift up one toe, lift up the other. And maybe that's enough for you today. Maybe you're just going to practice that a few times. If you want to come and see though, if you want to come forward, so remember that drawing back through the hands, engaging in the core, looking forward. Just a little lift. Coming again. Just feeling the whole of the body working. Lifting up. Lowering back down onto your perch. Okay, we can come and practice a little bit without a perch too. So just coming to have some fun. Taking maybe a little bit of a breath if you need to, but without the perch you can come and see how it is without the perch. So again, taking the heels together, the knees are out. So we're kind of in this squat. Hands are planting down. So just finding a place that feels comfortable for your hands. The fingers may be slightly turned in, they may be straight forward, they may be slightly turned out. You can come and experiment, come and play what works for you. So again, lifting up, bringing the knees towards the upper arms, the armpits, looking forward. So we're not looking down, we're looking forward, finding that core strength, finding that lift. And then coming to release. Taking a moment to notice how it feels. So if you managed to get a bit of a lift, how did that feel? Did it feel kind of good? Did you manage to visualize yourself? Maybe if you didn't get up this time, come and do a little bit more visualization, just having a little bit more practice. So it took me a long time to be able to come up into that arm balance, partly because I was scared and partly because mostly because I was scared. So mostly it was because I was a little bit scared. But after a few times of practicing and just really having that mindset of, yeah, I can do this, I got there and it felt really good when I got there. So often when something is a little bit more challenging, when we kind of come to achieve it, it can feel really, really great. So let's notice how the body feels. We'll come and do just a little gentle letting go. Let's lower down. Take the arms out wide. And we're just going to come and wave the knees from side to side in our twist. So just releasing a little bit through the back. Oh. And maybe you can be circling the up wrists a little bit here too, if that feels nice. And then coming back to center, bringing the legs up towards the ceiling and just coming to circle gently through the ankles a little bit. We're not looking to get the legs straight here, they can be nice and bent, but they're just sort of hanging out and having that sense of we are putting weight going down, so we're just releasing. And then maybe bringing the knees back in one more time and coming, like we did at the beginning when we were visualizing the crow, just coming to rock a little bit from side to side. Giving your lower back a little bit of a massage. Giving yourself a hug. Sending yourself some love, some gratitude. Thanks for coming and practicing. Let's go and put the feet down. If you want to come and have a full relaxation, you can just take a moment actually. Take a moment. We're not going to do a too long of a rest. We've just done a really short practice, so we're just going to come and have a few moments having a sense of the heaviness of the body, sense of letting go, and a sense of peacefulness. To bring the feet flat, letting the knees come over to the side, we're going to roll up to sitting. Bring your hands in front of your heart center, let's bow to each other. Namaste, Namo Buddhaya. I hope you're all feeling good after that practice, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Take care everyone, bye.